Have you ever wondered why the people who smile the most are often the saddest inside? Meet Alex, everyone's favorite person, the life of every party, the friend you call when you need cheering up. But at 2 a.m., when the notifications stop and the room goes quiet, Alex sits alone scrolling through old photos, wondering, why does happiness feel like a performance I can't stop giving? Alex's phone buzzes constantly. Hey, want to grab coffee? You always know how to make me laugh. I don't know what I'd do without you. And Alex shows up every single time with that signature smile, that infectious energy, that ability to make everyone feel seen. At work, Alex is the mood lifter. When the team's stressed, Alex cracks a joke. When someone's having a bad day, Alex listens. How do you stay so positive? They ask. Alex just smiles wider. Life's too short to be sad, right? But here's what nobody sees. After every social event, Alex comes home exhausted, not physically tired, emotionally drained. Because that smile, it takes work. Every I'm fine is a performance. Every don't worry about me is a shield. Every laugh is carefully timed to deflect from the truth. Alex hasn't felt genuinely happy in months, maybe years. One Tuesday afternoon, Alex's best friend Sarah calls. Hey, I'm going through something. Can we talk? And Alex says yes. Because Alex always says yes. They meet at their usual coffee shop. Sarah talks for an hour about her breakup, her job stress, her family drama. Alex listens, nods, offers advice, makes Sarah laugh through tears. You're the best, Sarah says, hugging Alex goodbye. I feel so much better. Alex smiles. Anytime. That's what friends are for. But on the drive home, something breaks. Alex pulls over, grips the steering wheel, and for the first time in years, screams, not words, just sound. Raw, unfiltered, real. And then the tears come. The ones Alex has been holding back through every I'm fine, every don't worry about me, every perfectly timed smile. The next week, Alex finally books that therapy appointment that's been sitting in the drafts folder for 8 months. The therapist asks a simple question. When was the last time someone asked how you were doing, and you told them the truth? Alex opens their mouth, then closes it, because the answer is never. The therapist leans forward. What you're experiencing has a name. It's called toxic positivity. Toxic positivity? Yes, it's the belief that no matter how difficult a situation is, you should maintain a positive mindset. But here's the problem. Emotions aren't good or bad. They're information. Sadness tells you something matters. Anger tells you a boundary was crossed. Grief tells you you've loved deeply. When you suppress those emotions behind a constant smile, you're not being positive. You're being dishonest with others, but more importantly, with yourself. Alex feels something crack open. But if I'm not the happy one, who am I? The therapist pauses. Maybe that's the question you've been avoiding. Because being the happy one is safe. It's a role, a mask. But underneath that mask, there's a real person with real feelings who deserves to be seen, not performed. Here's what Alex didn't know. The brain has something called emotional suppression. When you consistently hide your negative emotions, your brain doesn't just bury them. It buries all emotions. That's why Alex couldn't remember the last time they felt genuine joy. Because you can't selectively numb emotions. When you block sadness, you also block happiness. Psychologists call this emotional flattening. And there's more. People who constantly perform happiness often learned early in life that their negative emotions were a burden. Maybe they had a parent who said, "Stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about." Maybe they were the oldest sibling who had to be strong for everyone else. Maybe they learned that love was conditional on being pleasant. So they developed a survival strategy: hide the pain, show the smile, keep everyone comfortable. The problem? That strategy worked. Until it didn't. 2 weeks later, Sarah calls again. Hey, want to grab coffee? And for the first time, Alex says, actually, I'm not doing great today. Can I take a rain check? Silence. Then Sarah's voice softer. Wait, are you okay? Alex takes a breath. Honestly? No, I've been struggling, and I think I need to talk about it. Of course, I'm here. I'm sorry I never asked before. It's not your fault. I never let anyone see it. They talk for 2 hours, real talk. No performance, no mask. And something shifts. Not everything is fixed. Alex still struggles, still has hard days, but now the smile is real. Not because Alex is always happy, but because Alex is finally honest. And that honesty, it created space for real connection, the kind that doesn't require a mask. So here's the truth. Your smile doesn't have to be a shield. Your positivity doesn't have to be toxic. Your happiness doesn't have to be a performance. Real connection doesn't happen when you're perfect. It happens when you're real. And maybe, just maybe, the people who love you don't need you to be happy all the time. They just need you to be honest. Because the strongest thing you can say isn't, I'm fine. It's, I'm not fine. And that's okay. Alex's story is one of many. Because we all wear masks. Different faces for different people. Some of us wear the smile mask, others wear the confidence mask, the I have it all together mask. Next time, we'll meet someone who wore a different kind of mask and discovered that the person they were hiding from the most was themselves. If you want to hear that story, subscribe, because at Story Minds, stories meet the human mind. And your story, it matters too.